Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everything's sounding good. Got a thunderstorm outside here in Texas. Pretty loud, but just found us a new video of Pratt, and he goes hard. This is what I was talking about, knowing your history and the people who are trying to erase it. He hits dead on it. So if you're interested in my small little take on it, the video I just made before this one about people putting words and using Native Americans as an excuse video. Anyways, let's get on to the actual video.
We all had to sit and watch that vile commie mayor sit on the wrong side of our founding fathers' desks to try and lecture us about our own history. Notice how the communist always attacks your history. The communist must attack your history. Why? Because history is what anchors you. It's what makes us attached to something. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. History breeds an almost irrational attachment to things, an attachment that is more powerful than anyone can imagine. Erasing history is how you demoralize people, how you unmoor them and detach them from their society so you can take it from them and rewrite it in your image. Think of your country like a home. What makes your home special? It's not the marble countertops or the expensive furniture or the fancy appliances. It's the memories you have there. That backyard is where we got married. That living room rug is where our son took his first step. Hey, don't touch that. That was his first teddy bear. It doesn't matter how torn and tattered that thing is. You will never get rid of it. And you will fight anyone who tries to take it away. Why? Because you have history with it. You ever buy a new home? Remember those first few months? Even the first few years there, it doesn't feel like home. It could be a million times nicer than the crappy apartment you came from, but it doesn't feel like home for a long time because you don't have history there. It's easy to knock down some walls, change the floor plan. If you have no memories to attach you to it, it's just wood and drywall. Who cares? Get rid of it. Memories make it a home, even the bad ones. Hey, remember when Dad hit his head on the rafter in the attic and we spent all night in the ER? That's the avocado tree I fell out of and broke my first bone. Isn't it weird how even the bad memories make us cherish a place? It's not like we long for those bad times, but bad times are part of what makes us stronger, a part of what makes us who we are. How can you resent those memories without fundamentally resenting who you are? History is so important to humans that even bad memories anchor us to our home. And that's what the communist always starts with, the bad memories. Oh, we can get rid of that little story. We can knock down that statue. We can change the name of that street. That's a bad memory.
Yeah, and this is already happening, and especially in Muslim communities where they have actually changed the roads to the conquerors, the Muslim conquerors. So they're warlords, and they're laughing at the people in those states and cities, uh, in towns, because y'all allowed it to happen. Uh, it's 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 so weird that we pulled these statues, or that some people got the ability to pull some of these statues down just because they were of Confederate people and whatnot. And yet that made no sense because our Civil War wasn't about slavery. If it was, then before the Civil War ever started, the whole North would have been no slaves. But guess what? They all had their slaves, hundreds of them, if not thousands. So that was just a PR campaign the North used against the South to get the South slaves because they had the bigger fields where the cotton was, the cattle ranching and all that. And in order to get the numbers on their side, they said, "Hey, come to the North, we'll let you be free." But the people who were already slaved in the North weren't given that same option just because they were already in the North. So that was just a psyop that people fell for. Even to this day, they still believe the Civil War was about race, slavery, and stuff. It wasn't. So learn your history, and let's get back to the show.
from our history. You don't want that memory hanging around. You're not a bigot, right? And slowly but surely, this wall comes down, then that wall gets sledgehammered. The rafter where dad hit his head, that's gone. The rub where your son took his first step, that's gone. The gash in the wood floor where you stomped the glass on your wedding ceremony, that's gone and replaced with shiny vinyl planks. And now you've got a brand new home with no memories. Now what? Do you care what they do with it? Do you care what color they paint the walls? Nah. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I have no attachment to it. I have no memories with that. You love your home because of the memories you have there. And that's why the communist always must destroy your memories, destroy your history. If the communist wishes to take your home, he must first destroy your memory of it so he can erase your attachment to it and demoralize you. Mao destroyed what he called the four olds: old ideas, old culture, old customs, and old habits. If you call them olds, it makes them sound bad. You don't want that old thing. Get rid of it. But it is fundamentally human nature to cherish your history. We crave learning about our history, where we came from, who our ancestors were. That's human. But communism is an evil, anti-human religion, so it must destroy what makes us human. The communist destroys your history so he can take your home and rebuild it in his image. That's why it's your patriotic duty to celebrate today unashamed. It's okay to love America. Not only is it okay to love America, it's necessary to love America. We are the only bulwark against tyranny on this earth. When Europe descends into madness time and time again, it's our sons who cross the oceans to fight and die for freedom and human dignity. We don't let evil people destroy our history and rewrite it in their image. This is Independence Day. It's not just a number on the calendar. Don't say Happy 4th. That's commie gobbledygook.
No offense, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
We say Independence Day. Today we celebrate the men who reclaimed a beautiful slice of this earth and claimed it for God, for the values of freedom and rugged independence. Our history is messy. Our history is violent. Fuck yeah, it is. And that's why we love it. We aren't cowards. We don't turn our backs on the painful memories because they make us who we are. Be proud of our country, damn it. America is the birthplace of every great invention of the last 250 years. Like literally everything. Airplanes, spaceships, internet, telephones. As a country, we are batting 1,000. Not only is it a miracle that this radical experiment in self-governance even survived past 1776, but we are the champions of the world. Be proud of that. Be proud of your history. Millions of your ancestors fought and died to preserve it. Kami Mamdani's ancestors never bled for this country. He has no history here, so he has no attachment to our home. He has no place to rewrite our history and lecture us about what our country stands for. So celebrate today. Show some American pride. Honor your history. Raise your flag. Raise a finger and say, fuck you, communists. This is our home, and you can't have it. Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
Real quick about the Kami Mandami. More than just him, guys. Anytime you see somebody sworn in on a Quran and not the Bible, and there's quite a few of them that you can watch their swearing in ceremonies where they swear in on a Quran. That is the Sharia, not the biblical principles our Constitution is founded off of, our Republic of America. It's the complete opposite. It literally is swearing, and in the Quran it says that if you have to lie, cheat, steal, whatever, to push forward the takeover of the world, the whole world, to become Muslim, it's okay to do it. So when they swear the oath into office on the Quran and not the Bible, that's what they're actually swearing to, is that I'm actually going to say yes to your promise, but because my Quran is what I'm touching, I'm allowed to lie to you about that. So that's an insight for people who've never studied the Quran. I've got, like I said, quite a few decades of studying it to understand the cult, because they were trying to tell me it was a religion back in the early 90s, and so I added it to the other religions I was studying, hand deciphering and interpreting texts in their ancient languages or script. So I decided to add the Quran back then, and that's when I found all this out. It took me about 9 years to understand it completely 100% and to know that it was a full-blown pedophilic, woman abusing, at best Muhammad seemed Satan if he seen anybody from what I can tell, he literally just came up with his own ideas of what was blocking him in his world. Like when one wife showed no interest in him because he was he wasn't a man, he was a pussy, for lack of a better word. So he just got another wife and ignored that one. And then he'd get them younger and younger because he realized getting regular aged wives went downhill too fast. So he went younger and younger until he, I think fourth one or whatever, he became a pedophile. And so that's the whole religion in a nutshell, or what I say is a cult, because it's not a religion. It's not based on anything. And within the first few, how they have it ordered now, it's kind of out of order, but within the first few uh, chapters, it literally states that the Torah, the Tanakh, the Torah, and the Injil, which is your Old Testament and your New Testament, are true and factual. And then for the rest of it, it goes and contradicts everything. And if you read your Bible, there's quite a few verses, Daniel 9, Genesis 14 or 12, somewhere in there, uh, where you can see Ishmael's bloodline, like Adam's son, Cain and Abel. That's a representation of the Israelites versus the Ishmaelites, which Ishmaelites are the descendants or are the originators of the descendants uh, for Muhammad and his religion. So, anyways, let's get back to this video.
God bless America.
All right, everybody. Wish y'all have a beautiful 4th of July. I wish y'all had a beautiful 4th of July. And see y'all in the next one. Thanks again to the special donor. Now that I have things set up, any more donations could help for the Texas heat. I've been without an AC for a couple of years because I can't get $500 rounded up. No matter how much I push my total monthly budget under 600, I can't get anything saved to get an AC. So that's probably going to be the next thing I get. That way I can put my headphones on and get even more into video editing and stuff. So I'll see y'all in the future. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have more to add to anything, it doesn't matter if it's on topic or not. Just leave the comment down below. I'll respond. Love y'all. Have a good day.